Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, but before I do that, I would like to take a word of prayer so that we can open this session properly. Our Lord and Savior, we thank you. We honor you for yet another opportunity as this. We thank you for the gift of life you are giving to each and every one of us. We ask, Lord, that as we go into our training today, we ask you give us an understanding mind and a retentive memory in the name of Jesus. We open this training in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, guys. So I'm going to be
Amen.
sharing. Thank you, guys, for praying along with me. So we are going to be sharing my screen so that we can look at what we have today. All right. In fact, we have a lot of things to talk about today. A lot of things I need to share with you guys, and I just hope that we can be able to cover enough ground. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, boss.
All right. I also want to thank those of us that always attend my training. I don't take it for granted. And very soon, I'm going to be limiting. In fact, I will just tell you guys very soon, I'm planning on sieving the group because I know here our group will have a lot of people in there, but I can tell you that so many people who airdrop farming have hurt their feelings. They are no longer active on that group. So I'm going to be one of these trainings I'm going to be hosting. I'm going to be creating a totally different new Dochen group for training, and those that will attend that class will be the ones that will be on that training. I will take them as those that are active on the group, and then the rest I might just leave that group like that, or I might even just delete it all in total. So that I want this period, I want to be sure if I have 20 people following me, I want to be sure that okay, this is 20 people that I have that are following me. I don't want to carry crowd and yet we are not able to achieve anything meaningful. I want, if it is five people, let that five people become financially free and let that five people become possibly crypto millionaires in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. You understand? If I have 10 of you here, or even all of you here, all of you being crypto millionaires, I mean, I have succeeded. You understand? So I'm going to be doing that, but not in this training. But that I've, in fact, there was a particular day I wanted to delete the group, but I just said no. I just said no. We are going to see it because I know there are people who take our training very serious and who are practicing it, and I'm seeing results that they send to me, and I'm very excited. So I'm going to give those people the opportunity to be in the new group that we are going to be opening. All right, Mr. Julius, you raised your hand. You want to say something? Mr. Julius, you raised your hand. Do you want to say something before I go live? Okay, I think that was a mistake. All right, let's get to it. So today we are going to be talking about trading. Everything we have been talking for about 2 weeks now. We have been talking about trading, the new way of trading, and the advanced way of trading. You cannot be trading the way you are trading last bull run or last this thing. You can't be doing that same thing now. All right. If you are trading the way you used to trade previously in 2021 bull run and the bear markets, if you use that same strategy now, you are just going to be the exit liquidity because a lot of things have happened within this period of time and a lot of improvements are coming to this place. So we are going to be looking at those improvements that are coming to the place so that you can better understand how to take advantage of the market. One thing I love to do is that I love to study platforms and find loopholes that can give me an edge. You understand? So that's why as time goes on, as I discover these loopholes, I share it with you guys so that my people will also see it and take advantage of it. And that is all you need in this industry to make it out. That is all you need in this industry to turn $10 to $100, from $100 to $1,000, as the case may be. All right. So, with any further ado, I welcome you guys to this futures advanced training, so that we are going to be looking at everything. So today there are things we are going to be looking at. We are going to look at the new way of doing research. All right. There's a new way of doing research, the new way of taking trade, for us to understand at what point we are expected to take a trade and what point we are not expected to take a trade. Now, this strategy, there are strategies that are specific for each platform, but I'm going to be teaching you guys this strategy that is specific to MEXC exchange. This strategy is specific for MEXC exchange. If you take this strategy to Binance, it may not work. I'm not going to say it will not work. It may not work. If you take this strategy to Bybit, it will not work. If you take this strategy to BitGet, it will not work. Each platform have their own loopholes that we exploit. But the one I'm going to be exposing to us here is that of MEXC. And let me tell you something, if you can master the one of MEXC, you are good to go. You don't need 100 platforms to make money in this crypto. MEXC can turn you into a crypto millionaire if you know the right thing to do. Is that clear, guys? Now, I'm going to share my screen so that we can look at it. All right. So let me share my laptop screen. I'm coming. My phone screen too. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to share my phone screen. All right. So now, is my phone screen visible to you?
Yes.
All right. So now, when you come to MEXC, there's one mistake people do. There's a mistake I have seen people do so many times in this space, and that mistake is one thing I want to correct. The mistake people do is that they chase every shiny object out there. You see, when it comes to bull run, all right, because we are in the bull run. Now look at this coin they are looking here, this Atla coin listed on MEXC. This coin did over 15,000% within the space of its listing. Now imagine that you are shorting such kind of a coin. You understand? What do you think you are going to do? You are going to lose your money. 15,000%, even at this stage where it have already, the price have declined, it's still at 7,200%. That is over 70x. Do you understand? Now, you can only see this kind of things happening during bull run. When the market, because there are different strategies you use for different season. There are strategies you use during bear market. There are strategies you use during bull run. And the strategy I'm going to be teaching you guys, or we are going to be reversing for those who have already been through this training before. All right, we are going to be focusing on the strategies that work on the bull market. All right. So remember that this class is not about you buying in on this thing. What this class is all about is futures. So we are going to be looking at how to trade futures. So now, what we want to do on MEXC is that first we want to trade newly listed coin. All right, newly listed coin is all we are interested in trading. That's number one. Please, if you are writing, you're right. Step number one, we only want to trade newly listed token. All right. Step number two, we want to only sell. We want to only sell the token. So we are only going to enter short position. We are not longing the coin. We are only entering sell position on the futures markets. Is that okay, guys? So the first thing we are doing is that we are trading newly listed token. The second thing we are doing is that we are only taking sell position on this newly listed token. Now, I'm going to show you guys how this stuff work and how to better do it. Now, this is for the benefit of those who are joining us for the first time. Now, I also want to say this to all of us, all right? This training is slated for 2 hours. So at any point, once it is 9 o'clock, this training will be ending. Then I am going to send a new link to the various groups. Click that link and join so that we can continue and conclude our training. Is that clear, guys? So,
Yes,
can you
sir.
hear
Yes,
me?
boss.
All right, good. So let's get to the business of the day. Now, we've come to now what you want to do is this. We want to trade newly listed token and want to trade what? Sell. So we are going to look at, we'll go to the future session. Now, if you're a newbie and you don't know how to trade futures, you don't know how to go about it, the first thing you need to do is if you deposit money if you deposit money on your account here, on your Mexi account, you deposit money, then you transfer money from your Mexi account into your futures account. I am sure that many of you know how to transfer money from your future account, but if you don't know how to do that, if you click on the futures button here on your Mexi app, you go to where this balance, the USDT is showing, you see that arrow there, you click on that arrow, it will bring up transfer section. So on this one, I can see I have $100 here. I can decide to click all of them and transfer it to futures. And now once I transfer all this money to futures, you can see that on my futures account now, I'm going to have $105. All right. So this is how you transfer money from your spots to your futures and start your trade. Now, the next thing you need to do is you need to identify a coin that is yet to list, a coin that is listing new. Please, guys, mute your mic. Please, guys, mute your mic so that please mute your mic, mute your mic. Thank you, guys. All right. So the next thing we need to do here is for we now to look for trade opportunities. All right. So how do you find a trade opportunity? You need, as I said, we are only trading newly listed token. For example, I traded this coin called Public. All right, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So first thing you must do is for a newly listed token, the token we want to trade will be showing here where it show new, and you can see like these are new coins that are about to list tomorrow. But in this case, it's not going to be that the coin we are to trade will be listing on the spot market and also be listing on the futures markets. All right, unfortunately we don't have any coin here now that is listing on the spot and is also listing on the futures market for tomorrow. Okay, but our previous classes we saw a live demonstration of it, but I'm going to show you guys with a previously listed token so that you will understand how it works. So now, since we are about to trade a newly listed token, what are the ways we go about it? First, let's go to our spot market, and in this spot market, I want to search for uh, what's it called? Public. So I want to search for public. I want to search for public. So this is public token. You can see public here. We have public spot and we have public future. So I'm going to select the spot market. All right. So once the spot market is selected, I'll click on this place that said this uh, candle button here. All right. So I will go back. You can see how when it got listed here. All right. So I put this on 10 minutes because we work with 10 minutes here. Now, if you watch, you can see this was at the price at the point where I enter my trade. You can see this is where I enter my trade and I sold. I don't know, it's not showing me when I sold. It's not even showing me when I okay. This is what's on call. This is the spot market. So it will show me the exact place I entered and I sold in the futures market. But let's take this for example. Now, on an average, on an average, from all my uh, from my experience trading using this strategy, all right, on an average, this platform, there is always a 10 minimum of 10 minutes difference. There's a minimum of 10 minutes difference between the spot listing and the futures listing. And usually, the spot will list first before the futures will now list. Please understand this. The spot will first list before the futures listing. And the minimum time frame I have seen, the minimum time difference between the spot listing and the futures listing is usually 10 minutes minimum. Sometimes it can be 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes. Now, why is this important? This is important because we need to use this time difference to establish the price movement. Now, take a look at this. This is the first 10 minutes of listing on the spot market. You can see the way it's moved all the way from here and is skyrocketed to this point. Now, usually, when a coin lists on the spot market, it will create a spot market all-time high in that specific time. What do I mean? You can see here, it created an all-time low here and created an all-time high here. And as you can see, the all-time high here, it created its 0.081. These things happened before the futures listing. Now let's take a look at the time here. So this listed at 9:30. All right, 9:30 Nigerian time was when it got listed on. If we now go to the futures and we are checking the time that this one got listed at, if we are checking when it got listed at, all right, you will see here, if we go here, it listed at 9:35. So there was a 5 minute difference between both. I hope you guys are getting it. Look at the time there, 9:35. While on this thing, what's we call on the spot, it listed at 9:30, which is a 5 minutes difference. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
So Now, what happened was,
Yes, boss.
if you watch, you will see that when this listed, you can see that I took my trade here on this one, on this candle. You can see it. I took my trade on this candle. And you can see the way on the candle that I took my trade, it dropped all the way down. But I didn't take profits. I think I was busy with something. So I forgot. You can see the profit it gave me from here. It dropped down all the way to this point, and I didn't take profits, and it came back up. So when I finally realized myself, I was like, oh, I was even a trade though. So I went and I checked. So when I checked, I saw that it have reversed against me and started moving up in this manner. So at this point, I think I saw it when it was around 0.07. So I was like, okay. I said, okay, fine. It's at
Hello.
0.07. I was like, okay,
Please, I can't see your screen. Hello.
hello, can
I
you people
can't
see
see
my
screen,
screen?
please. I'm not seeing what you're doing.
Are other people seeing my
I can
screen?
see your screen.
Please, that means the person that is
I
not
can't
seeing
I
my
see
can
your
see your
screen.
screen.
I've
screen
been
clearly.
messaging you all
No,
this
no, no.
while.
Your
Yes,
screen,
yes.
your screen,
I
your
can see your
screen is
screen.
not showing.
So many people are seeing my
Me, I
screen.
can't see your screen. I've been messaging you all this while.
Your
You can't
network.
I
see
can
my
see your screen. I can see your screen.
please, let's calm down, okay? For the person that is not seeing my screen, please, what you will do is this. uh, Leave the training and join back. If you leave the training and you join back, my screen should be showing there. All right. So you try that. Leave the training and join back again.
Okay.
You should be able to see the screen. All right. Now,
Okay.
going back to what I'm saying, you can see here at this point when the trade reversed against me, I was not panicking. I was not scared. All right. Because I knew there is something that I knew behind that I knew there is an information I have, and that information gave me the confidence that even when this trade was going up against me, I did not panic. All I just did was I just closed my phone, and later I came back, I saw that it have reversed to my favor, and you can see where I took my profits. I closed my trade there, and immediately I closed the trade, it reversed.
Is
You see it? Are you seeing it? You see when I close my trade, immediately I close my trade, the trade started going up again, but it still came down. Now I'm going to show you guys now from there are two ways of trading this strategy. All right. So the first thing is first before we now go into the research is this. Now remember I told you I said we want to first see it listed on the spot. Why? Because we are going to get our initial all-time high from the what? The spot market. We are going to get our initial all-time high from the spot market. Please, this is what can either make you to lose or to win using this strategy. So let's go back to our spot market so I will show you guys. On our spot market for public, the initial all-time high was at 0.017. This was the initial all-time 0.081, I mean. So we have an all-time high, all right? This initial all-time high must have taken place after, it must have taken place after at least minimum highest within the first 30 minutes of listing. All right. Once all these things match, then you can take off. So the initial all-time high in the first 10 minutes. So the initial all-time high, ATH, all right, will be formed on the spot market. All right, within the first 10 minutes 10 minutes of listing on the spot market. So in this case, the all-time high was at 0.081. Now the next thing you need to look for is the all-time high of you need to look for the all-time high of the spot of the futures markets. So this one now, we are now looking for futures all-time high. I hope I'm not confusing you guys. All right. So in
Yes.
this case,
Not at all.
good. Our spot have given us our all-time high. Remember, there is a time difference. So 10 minutes, like for example, this one, I think it was 10 minutes. So there is a 5 minute difference between their listing times. So the spot market first got listed, and 5 minutes after that, the futures market went live. So within this period of time, there is a 5 minute difference for this particular coin called public. So there was a 5 minute difference before they were listed, before futures went live. So within that 5 minutes, the spot market have already created its initial all-time high. So the futures market now is either the futures market will list and go and meet up with the spot all-time high and create a newer all-time high, or the futures will find it difficult to get to this spot all-time high. Remember that it is the same token you are trading. Remember, it's the same token you are trading. So let's go to my screen, my phone screen now. Now, the futures gave us an all-time high of what is this? Okay, let me see. So the futures here, the spot gave us 0.081 as our all-time high. So we go to the futures and see what the futures is giving us. So in this case, when we go to this point, you can see from where I took my trade, you can see that at this point, it gave me an all-time high of 0.063. Do you understand it? So it gave me a 0.0632 as its own futures all-time high. So remember that this 0.063 is not up to 0.081. So which means there is a price difference. And this price difference is caused by lack of interest of people to enter long position. So you want to always follow where the volume is. So once you see that this particular coin, when it listed on the futures, it did not get to the initial all-time high that the spot have set, in this case now 0.081. So when it listed here, the initial all-time high set here was 0.063. So when I saw it, I knew that it is my time to enter a trade. And you can see I took a trade and it started going down immediately. Now, I took this trade based on some of the knowledge I already have about this coin. And what is the knowledge? Because I knew that this coin did airdrop to their community. All right. So, but there is another information that prompted this up movement. And I'm also going to show you guys here so that you will know, so that in case when you see such kind of issues, you will know how to handle them. So when I saw that, okay, the price, there's a price difference there. This one had given me an all-time high on the spot market of 0.062, while on the spot, it had given me an initial all-time high of 0.081. So because the price did not meet up to the price of the spot market, it means that the buy volume is low. All right, and sellers are expected to push the price downward. So that was why I took a sell. Now, this is the first scenario. So once you see that the all-time high of the spot market and the all-time high of the what's one called of the futures market are different from one another, you understand, especially if the futures all-time high is lower than the spot all-time high, you enter your sell position. That is scenario number one. Is scenario number one clear to you guys?
Yes, boss.
Yes, very.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Then
Yes, boss.
scenario number two is when, if this coin listed on the futures and the coin started pumping, imagine as e listed here, the coin started pumping and started going up and eventually got to 0.81, 0.081, which was the spot market initial all-time high. What that tells me is that, okay, there is a selling momentum in this market. I mean, there is a buying momentum in this market. So there is more people interested in buying this coin or longing this coin. So in this case, what I will now do is this. I will take advantage of what we call trade psychology. All right? Trade psychology. And what is trade psychology? Trade psychology is this, is that when an initial all-time high have been established and price started pushing towards that price, many people will go and put they will go and put trade at that initial all-time high. That is why you will see, anytime you see that Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other coin creates a higher high of its previous time, almost instantly, or that same day, that coin, whether it be Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever coin it is going to crash. Minimum, it will drop from that price. The reason is because there will be a lot of orders, sell orders sitting above that this thing, all-time high. I hope you guys understand it. So scenario number two is when the price, and I'm going to show you guys how this thing played out here. So in this case, as the price reversed, it didn't get to 0.081. But let's watch. From here now, it's still moving. Momentum came back. And you can see, look at what I'm telling you. You can see that at this point here, the price surpassed that 0.08. And you can see here, it got to 0.08248. And what happened? It crashed. Are you guys seeing it?
Yeah.
Are you guys seeing it?
Yes, boss.
Yes.
Good. Now imagine if I have
Yes, sir.
said, okay, I could have entered this trade twice, but immediately I took the trade, made my profit, I just exited out of it. Because sometimes I don't like to trade a particular coin more than once. If I took my trade, made my profit, I am out from that particular coin. So what happened here now? So now scenario number two is that when this coin hit the spot all-time high, you can take your sell position from that price. So you can go to sell now, you go here on sell, and you will set a limit buy, a limit sell. And now your limit sell, you will put it at 0.81. All right, you put your limit sell there, you put the percentage of your account you want to trade with in that place. You come down, you click on short, it will set the trade for you. So if I click on short now, confirm it, if I confirm it and I go here now, you will see that a trade has been set for me at that point. You will see it here. We are really down. You can see my limit order have been placed here at 0.08. Now if we go down to memory lane here now, where it got to that price, you can see, look at it, at this point is when it got to that price. Okay, so imagine you have set your limit sell at 0.08. That is, in case if e get to that price, you see, once e get to this price, there will always be more of like, yeah, to the moon, that kind initial gra. You understand? People will do, oh yes, we are going to 0.1. Once you put your trade here, provided you are going to be using the specified and recommended leverage I'm going to recommend to you guys here, all right, you will not even you will not even be scared of anything called liquidation, because it is going to fall in your favor. So imagine I have taken this trade here and this trade reversed from there. Now the drawdown I will experience here from here to this point will not even be up to 10% of my account drawdown. And what, from here now, it moved all the way from there down to this point. If you are taking your profit even at this current price now, you would have made more than 200 to 300% from this market. So scenario number two is that you can set your limit buy, your limit sell, once the price surpasses the what, the spot market all time initial all time high. Do you guys understand it now?
Yes, boss.
All right, so let me get back here and cancel this trade because, all right, so is it clear to all of us? Do we understand this now? So that I can now go
Yes, sir. Yes,
into
yes.
how we do.
Yes,
Yes,
boss.
sir.
Now, when we look after this now, so it is not every coin that is listing on the futures market that you must trade. It's not all of them. There are specific kind of coins that we trade that are listing. There are specific kind of coins, and you must know that kind of coins. These kind of coins are the coins that have conducted airdrop, coin that are rewarding their community with airdrop. Now, I told us that the threshold for me, more of like what I see as the holy grail for me to go into that trade, is 10%. If they are giving their community 10% of their total supply as airdrop, I am going to trade that particular coin. But there are some times when I can also trade coin that did not give their community up to 10%. But that will now be based on my personal research. So that will now bring us to our next line of discussion, which is how to do research. All right. So how do we do research? Now, there's new things I've been trying, checking, and more of like advancing it so that we can do better. And I'm also going to be increasing it as time goes on. Now, we use ChatGPT. If I go to ChatGPT now, you are going to see, if I click on history, you will see these are some of the coins I have done a lot of research on. You can see I did on Tcom, I did on Public AI, which is the one I traded. These two coins listed on the same day. So I decided to trade Public AI instead of Tcom. You can see there is Cherry AI. I have done for OVS, Spark, and so many. So what I'm going to do now is to show you guys how to do this research, all right, for the benefit of those who are joining us for the first time. So we have 15 minutes on this call, on this particular training. So please, at the end of this 15 minutes, I'm going to be sending a new link so that we can continue with our training, all right? And as I said, don't be scared. Even if we can't cover everything today, all right, I will still fix another day, either tomorrow or next, so that we can complete this training. Okay, so let's jump right into it. The next thing we do now is to do our research. And to do our research, all you need to do is come to this place. I have prepared the research query, which I'm going to be giving to those that attended the class. So let's take this Tcom as an example, and you can see this is the research query. All right, so let's say if I to copy this, oh, if I'm to copy this now, I say copy, and I come here. So we'll go here, we'll click on new. So you paste it like this. All right, so what we'll do here is that all you need to do is change the name of the coin you want to research. So the next thing I will do now is we'll go to let's just research a coin that is listing. So the process of the research is going to be the same, but the only difference we are going to see here now is that this coin I'm going to be researching on, all right, they are not listing on futures. So I'm going to take one of these coins and I will research that coin right now so that we will see. So I'm going to click here. First thing we want to know the actual name. So we have OpenPad AI. So what we are going to do now, we'll go to our now, and they are having a 1 billion total supply. So we'll go back to our AI, all right, and in our AI we are going to remove this and we'll say open open pad AI, all right. Why is it putting capital letter? So OpenPad AI will now use OPAD USDT. All right, so now the reason I'm putting this, oh, is this one is saying is OpenPad AI. OpenPad AI. OpenPad AI. So what you can see here now, OpenPad AI, the reason I'm putting this together, let me put this together, is so that the chart, the
You're
AI
writing IH.
we know that this is the particular one I'm talking about.
You
So
wrote
I'm going to now put it and say search.
You wrote
So
I instead of AI.
don't worry, to figure it out. Watch and see. You can see it have already see it put it correct. So AI is very intelligent. So it will figure that I made a mistake there. Now you can see you say here is what I have found are based on verified update up to date sources regarding OpenAI, OpenPad AI, and its upcoming listing on centralized exchange like Mexi and KuCoin. So it have already told you that this coin is listed on two platforms. So Now let's look at this. It tells, okay, it gives us a little breakdown about it. OpenPad is confirmed to be listed on this on so date, all right, with time. Now, and it's also listing on KuCoin the same time, all right. So now you can see here, this is what we are looking at. We want to know, is there an airdrop that they are doing for their community, and if there is, what is the percentage? So in this case, they say why there are mentions of an airdrop promotion and airdrop plus event very mexy. So this one, whenever I see this airdrop event very mexy, is it doesn't post, it doesn't, it's not something to be that scared about, because usually it's not going to be a significant amount that are going to add up to Mexi community users. So I found no official disclosure of percentage of token allocated to airdrop. So there is no airdrop from they listen to their users. All right. So you can see it now goes on to tell us about the total token supply of which is 1 billion. It now tells us that the circulating supply on that day, this is very important, is going to be 10%, which is 100 million OPAD. All right. So this circulating supply is very small, looking at the fact that we are in bull run. All right. So if that these people are doing airdrop and maybe they are doing 10% airdrop, and then they are also releasing 10%, so we now have a total of 20%. We will now know, okay, we are going to do what? See if we are going to short it. Now another thing you need to look at also is how much did they raise. All right. So in this case, they raised a total of $3.2 million. Okay. And they did a funding round of 3.1 million and note sale, which is IDO sale of $106,000. So they also raised a strategic funding, seed and strategic. So these people are like more of like VCs that got in earlier, and they raised about 2 million. So in total, we are looking at a raise of around um $5 million. So there is a good amount of money for them to push the project. So here they are not conducting any futures listing. All right. So once you have gotten all these informations, you can now go ahead and do what? And make your decision for your trade. So usually what I look out for is how much did they raise, all right? How much did they raise? What platforms are they listing on, all right? Usually if they are listing on Binance, I'm not going to enter the trade. If they are listing on Bybit, I'm not going to enter the trade. But if they are listing on Mexi, BitGet, Bitmart, I will enter the trade. Do you understand? Because these exchanges, they don't command a lot of
Why?
trading
Why?
volumes. I said because this exchange don't command a lot of trading volume. Do you understand it? So that is that. So what I look out for is the airdrop percentage must be at least 10% and above. And they must have raised some money. That is number one. And they are not listing on Binance. They are not listing on Bybit. If they are not listing on Binance and Bybit, I'm going to trade it. But if you see a coin that is listing on more than 3 exchanges, I will first hold on. I'm not going to just jump into it. I will first hold on, because if they are listing on, for example, they are listing on BingS, Mexi, KuCoin, Bybit, Bit, Gate.io, BitGet, and all these small exchanges. I will first wait so I will know and see how the demand is going to be before I take my trade. There is not a rush. If you don't take a trade on this particular coin, hold on, another opportunity will come up for you to trade. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All right.
boss.
So we have like 4 more minutes to end this training for the first session. So I'm going to be creating, I'll use this time to create the new link and post it in the group so that you guys can join the new one. Is that okay, guys?
Yes, boss.
All right.
Thank you. That's fine.
How many of you are enjoying this training so far?
I am.
I
Okay.
am.
All right. So if you are enjoying the training, just type in value in the comment section there so that we can be. Let me see that value coming in. Let me see the value coming. Type in value in the comment section. How you are enjoying the training. Type in value in the comment section.
Come and keep it back.
All right, guys. So type in value. Type in value. I can see. Yeah. Thank you guys for typing in. Yeah. Type in value. Type in value. All right. Okay. I'm going to be pasting the link. I'm going to be pasting the link right now to the group for you guys to join. So I'm going to be pasting the link now. Oh, all right. So that being said, you must take into account all these things so that you will know at what point you should get into the trade and at what point you should not get into this trade. Now, let's go. Let me show you guys. Now, you see, many of us we make use of what we call ChatGPT, and you know that ChatGPT is not free. ChatGPT is not free because they have to make money somehow. So there are other AI that I have discovered that are much even better compared to ChatGPT, and they are totally free. All right, so I'll just go here and so this is one of the AI. The other time I gave one of the other time I had training with you guys, I gave you guys one AI called Z dot this one. So either I use this Z dot AI or I use this one. This Kimi is much more stronger, like is much more stronger than Open AI. ChatGPT is better than ChatGPT. You can see when I did a research on this one. And the thing why I love this is that it will show you the moment. Sorry, this is me. I'm trying to do something here. So where is my AI stuff? Okay. You see, when did this research on this particular coin, all right, let's let's do a test research here now. So let me copy this. All right. So you will see the way it will do the research. And I love the way it does its research. So I'll just paste it here. Now, the reason I do this is because if you're using ChatGPT, there is a certain amount of requests you will make in a day, and they will tell that you have exhausted your quota for the day, that you should come back tomorrow. But with this particular one is forever free, at least for now, and there is no limitation of any kind. I hope you're understanding it. So now, having this, so let's say we are doing this OPAD research, OPAD slash USDT. All right. So you will come here, you can see that web search is enabled. So you will see it conducting the web search right here before it will go. So if I click on go, and please note that you need to have, you can see, look at it, it's already searching the web. Are you getting it? Is doing the research now live. Is doing the research live before it will give you the informations that you need. So you will know that the information is actually giving you is verified. Now look at open, we are going to compare and contrast now the information this is going to give me and the information that OpenAI gave me. That is why every of my training, don't miss it, because every of my training, I am always, there is always something new that I'm also always going to show you guys. Do you understand? Are you guys
Yes,
with
sir.
me? Are you guys? That's why
Yes, sir.
no dull any of
Yes,
my
boss.
training. No, any of my training, they will always. I
What
can
is the
never
name of the
teach you
AI?
people.
The name of the AI.
Is here now. You not see it. Kimi.com. Don't worry. I'm going to drop the full link
Thank you.
to it. I'm going to drop the full link to it on the comment section. Now, there is no way I will teach you guys one thing. If I'm repeating that class, there will always be something I'm going to add to it. Now let's go to this place. Let's compare and contrast between OpenAI and this one. So this is OpenAI giving us informations. Okay, this is not for this one. Okay, this OpenAI information for this coin. You can see all the information gave us this, and it told us there is no airdrop information. You can see why, you see what he said, why there are mentions of an airdrop promotion and airdrop plus event vmexc, I found no official disclosure of percentage token allocated to airdrop. Do you understand? And if you keep going down, you will see, although OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, gave us some good information, but there are still informations that are vital to us that is not shown here. For example, it didn't even give us any price prediction, for example, on this. So we are going to look at this, and you see there is certain information that are hidden. You can do this on your own and find out, but let's go to this coin and see. You can see it did the information. I say airdrop and sell pressure risk. Okay, it gave us, yes, two simultaneous Mexi campaign are distributing OPAD before spot trading opens. Campaign number one is distributing, all right, 451, I mean 441,000 OPAD, all right, and it tells you the price, the value in dollars. If you divide this, okay, plus $35,000. Campaign number two is 200 and something thousand piece plus $20,000 to first 500 users bonus. All right. So if you come down here, you can say total airdrop allocation is this 7 and something of that, which represent less than 1% of the total supply. It now goes deep. tells us about the strategic odysseys and the token at the price these
Of
people bought it. Are you seeing it?
because
Are you seeing how detailed this one is? So they raised $2 million at
yes,
what
boss.
price? You can see at this price per token. So if a token is selling at the node seller, which is the early buyers, at 0.02 to 0.05, do you understand? It means that this token, when it lists, it should at least go beyond this price that these people are buying it. Do you understand? And then it tells us the metrics for the total supply, the initial circulating supply, the incentive plus airdrop 5%. But OpenAI, ChatGPT did not give us this information. Do you understand it? And it will also add the platform where it got this information from, so you can always visit the source. You get, if you go down here now, it will tell you the exchanges where it is listing. So spot listing on this Mexi futures. Mexi has not announced OPAD perpetual history as of now. All right, so there is no future listing which we know. Now, fair value slash trade plan, pre-market preference, Mexi pre-market order. So they also did pre-market order. So the pre-market order ranges from 0.038 to 0.0, which is within the range of the this what's one called, within the range of the node buyers, just a little bit higher. All right, and they give us the FDV. All right, the fully diluted market value. All right, so which is $46 million. All right, so it now give us realistic launch scenario, low hype. If this coin did not generate a good hype on the listing day, considering the airdrop is small, it should go to 0.04 to 0.06, which is 50% hype. All right, base. Now when they tell you base, it means that what they are expecting it to do, you understand, at least it should go from 0.06 to 0.09, which represents about 120% increase, looking at the nature of $2 million raised. Now, the if it do very well, it should go to from 0.09 to 0.12 and above. Do you understand? So when you go down, it will not tell you, it will give you even more details on what to do. Quick action trade, deposit trade claim, and all these other ones. So it tells us, so it says you can set a sell trigger order at 25% high or 50% high, or you can even go as high as 20% high and then put a trailing stop. All right. So what it means that it's telling us you can either take a sell at this zero, either 0.04 to 0.06 or 0.09, or at max between 0.09 to 0.12. So it tells you the ranges at which you should take your trade. Do you understand that? So this, because ChatGPT, we more of like hide some details for us because they want us to subscribe to their premium plan. But this people, they are giving you their AI for free, use it. So it unlock every aspect of the AI for you to do your research on it. Is that clear? If you don't want to use one, you can also use Z.ai. It's also good, but in all honesty, I prefer this Kimi.com. Is that clear?
Yes, boss.
Are you guys getting value
It's
from
clear.
Please,
this?
what's the name of this AI?
All right, please.
The name of this second AI?
I am going to type the name of the two AI. Please. Somebody is still saying he
Okay,
can't
thank you.
see my screen. Somebody is still saying he can't see my screen. Somebody have already helped us to type it. So I'll still type it. HTTPS /kimi.com. That is the first one. The second one is https z dot. You can use chat dot z dot ai. All right. Any of these three is fantastic. You can go with them. I've just posted the two, so I'm going to pin it. I've pinned it so that everyone can see it. Now, for the person that I said, Mr. Bonnie Iberica, you said you can't see my screen. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen now? Okay, somebody is saying that some of them can reach me on WhatsApp. I mean on Telegram. Is that true? All right, so I'm going to create uh, a WhatsApp account. So, okay. I don't like operating a WhatsApp group, but maybe uh, for the portfolio group, for those of you that will be attending my training, the portfolio group, would you prefer it to be on WhatsApp or on Telegram? Which one?
Telegram.
Okay. Now, somebody say WhatsApp, another person say Telegram. I think I think Telegram gives us a lot of room for growth, and also for me to share files. Like WhatsApp has some kind of restriction, but we are going to look at it when we get to that point. All right. But for those that say they are not seeing my screen, please, I am sorry. You can go out of the training and come back in. All right, so that you can. I believe by that time you should be able to see my screen. All right. Now let's. But I don't know why some say they can't get in touch with me on WhatsApp. I mean on Telegram. I don't know why, but still try. I'm going to drop my this thing. What's it called? My WhatsApp number so you guys can get in touch with me. But please, let's get to the training. Okay. Now, at this point, do you all understand it?
Yes, boss, it's clear.
Now, the person that is asking which is better among the two, are you talking about the AI? Riren, are you talking about the AI? Okay, yes. For me personally, I prefer the Kimi. I prefer the Kimi.com. I prefer the Kimi. All right. So I prefer that one because it is much stronger. All right. All right. So now we are going to the next stage, which is how to trade with high leverage. All right. So we are going to be looking at how to trade with high leverage. I know this is one of the reasons that many of you came here. Huh. Okay, Mr. Usman, you have a question? Mr. Usman, you raised your hand. Do you have a question?
Ask about the prompt.
You said?
About the prompt.
All right, all
The
right.
prompt, what do you write?
As I said, as always, please always send me a message after this. So by the time we are going to be ending our training, I will give you guys the passcode you will send to me. Then I will give you guys the I will send you the document. I have the document already prepared. All right, so I'll give you guys the document so you can use everything there, and the steps on how to trade with it. Everything is there. Okay. So I prepared it as of last training. So don't panic. Now is that okay, guy? Can we continue?
Yes, boss.
All right. Now let's get to the one you guys have been waiting for. All right. So today I'm going to be introducing to us how to trade with high leverage. But before that,
But
if someone wants to say something,
he want.
Mr. John, do you want to say something?
Oh, no, sir. Sorry. I forgot to off my mic.
All right, no problem. No problem. All right, so let's get to this. Now, the first thing you must know, see, this our industry is filled with a lot of lies and deceit. And that is why sometimes when I see people they post 500%, I just laugh because many don't know how these things are generated. But as we progress in the future, I'm going to let you guys know how this, so you will know why all these things, there is more to it than what you see. But let's get to the next. All right. So first thing you must do, as always, I do not encourage trading with high leverage. I always say this: whenever you see a broker encouraging you to do something, the broker is not encouraging you to do that thing for your own benefit. The broker is encouraging you to do it so that him will make more money. And what do I mean by that? When a broker is telling you to, oh, we have now increased Bitcoin to 200x leverage. You can now trade one Bitcoin with $10. My dear, that broker is not in your is not for you. That broker wants you to lose your money. But there are people that want to try their luck, and I'm going to teach you guys different scenario in which you can use high leverage. And I'm going to tell you guys certain coins that support use of high leverage and how to do it. Now, personally, me, I don't trade using high leverage. If you watch some of my trade here, you can see I use 4x, 5x. Highest you see me go is 10x. Why? Because I know what I'm looking for. You see, if I put $10 in a trade and my $10 give me 100%, and my $10 give me 200%, if I'm using 5x or 10x, I get 200% or 100%, I am out of the trade. But there are people, they want to use, they want to do 1000%, they want to do 500%, they want to do 5000%, some want to do 700, depending on your risk tolerance. But I want you to know is that the higher your leverage, the lower, the higher your liquidation price. Is that understood?
Yes, boss.
So
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm about to teach you now can help you to blow your account. It will be a helper to help you go back to your village if you become greedy. It is a two-edged sword. The other side can cut food for you to eat, and the other side can cut your hand o. So please apply this with wisdom and with caution. Don't be greedy. Me that I'm teaching you this, it is on rare occasion you will see me making use of 10x, 20x. But because you guys want this and I must teach you, I have to show you guys this. But God will bear me witness that I don't give una warning o. Alright, let's get into the training. Now, the first thing you must do is that before you enter into a trade, you must ascertain how much you are willing to risk. And my advice is that the higher your risk, the lower the amount you should invest in. Alright, so what do I mean? If you want to risk making 500%, I will not advise you to enter with all your money. All right, I will not advise you to enter with all your money. So I'm going to teach you guys how to use like 5x, I mean 10x. When I'm talking about high leverage starts from 10x upwards, from 10x to anything to maybe 30x, 20x, 50x. These are high leverage. Low leverage are from 1x to at least max of 5x is low leverage. Is that clear? Now, let's go to this. First thing you must do if you want to trade with high leverage, you can trade using isolated margin. All right, you can trade using isolated margin. You can trade using cross margin. Now, I'm not going to explain this because if you have been following me for long, you should know the difference between isolated and cross margin. All right. If you want me to teach you what that means, send me a message and I'm going to charge you 100,000 naira to teach you. I'm joking, but let's just go to this. All right, so let's take a look at this. So in this particular pair, which is public AI, all right, so each pair on this platform have a designated amount of leverage you can take, which is the max. In this case, the max leverage I can take on this coin is 20x. I can take a max leverage of 20x on this coin. All right, so I can take a max leverage of 20x on this coin. Now let me explain to you guys what 20x means. All right, so 20x simply means 100%. Remember, you are risking your amount, so 100% divide by 20. All right, it give you 5%. So what it means is that if I'm to take a 20x leverage on this coin, if this coin is to drop by 5% on the spot market, I am going to be liquidated. Is that okay? Do you guys understand it?
Yes, sir.
It means that if it dropped by 5% on the spot market, it would have dropped 100% on the futures market using 20x. Okay, so what do we do and how do we trade this? First thing first is that you need to have a lot of capital. And now, first, I don't advise people, if you want to trade using high leverage, anything from 10x and above, don't use isolated margin. Don't use what? Isolated margin. Use cross margin. So let's say, for example, I want to enter with 10x, all right, on this trade. I want to enter with 10x. So I come here, I click, I will go to cross and I will apply to it. Now, another thing you must do is that don't enter with big amount. So whatever you are using, all right, whatever you are using, if you are using 10x, it is advisable that you get your money, all right, get your money, the total balance of your account, then decide how much you want to risk. Like okay, you want to risk 10% of your account. Please pay attention. Oh. Here I have $105. So I want to risk 10% of my account. I'll say times 10. All right. I'll now divide it by 100, which is percentage. So I am going to have 10.5. So once I have this 10.5, the next thing I'm going to do, this is the amount of my capital I want to risk, which is $10, $10.5. The next thing I'm going to do is to do what? I'm going to now divide this 10.5 by the leverage amount I'm using. I'll divide it by 10. I will have 1.05. So in here, I will put that I want to enter position. My position is going to be what? 1.05. So you will always check here. You will always check here on this margin. All right. So I want to invest $1 plus. So you can see that at 1%, I'm still at 0 point something percent. So I'm going to drag this now until I get to $1 plus. All right, so I'm even above $1. So you can see at this point, which is, oh, okay, you can see now that at this point, look at what is going on. I am using cross, all right, and I am entering with $1.1 margin. It is telling me that my estimated liquidation of this $1 I'm putting is going to be as 0.06. Now, this 0.67 is the estimated liquidation of my entire account, of my entire $105. Do you understand it? Are you guys with me?
No, 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 no.
It's not clear here, boss.
Okay, can you guys tell me where, maybe where I lost you guys?
This estimated liquidation price.
Your estimated liquidation price, when you are using, okay, let me show you guys, for example now, watch. If I switch from cross, look now, because you see, when you are entering a trade using cross margin, okay, they consider two things before they give you your liquidation price, so you understand it. They consider two things. They consider your total account balance and the amount you are putting in for the trade. So in this case, I'm putting $1.04 as my margin. But my liquidation price is not going to be based on this my margin. It's going to be based on my actual account size. Do you understand it?
Yes, boss.
So they are not basing my liquidation price on the margin I am entering, which they're supposed to, but they are doing it based on my total account size. So this, for me to lose the entire 105 now, this price have to go to 0.67, which is almost over 6,000%. Do you understand it? So what that simply means in the spot market is that this coin have to do 600% increase on the spot market for me to lose my $105. Do you understand it?
Yes, boss.
Yes.
Okay. So in this case now watch what is going to happen if I switch this from cross now to isolated. If I switch it and I confirm, now watch, you can see now, look at what is now my liquidation price, 0.065. Are you seeing it?
Yes, boss.
You because isolated only recognizes your margin. It has no business with your what? With your total fund. It only recognizes your margin. Your margin is the only thing it recognizes. So it's going to give you your liquidation price based on that margin. So if I'm to enter this trade now and the trade goes to 0.065, I am liquidated. I will lose this $1. I hope you understand it.
Yes, boss.
Good. So for you not to, because you are trading with high leverage, for you not to be easily liquidated, make sure you are making use of cross so that your liquidation will be based on your total account. And what I basically tell people here is that if you want to trade with high leverage, if you have $1,000, move $1,000 here, then you can enter a trade of $10. If you have $1,000 here, you can enter a trade of $10 and use 10x or 20x. No matter what, that coin will not, you will not get liquidated. This is how to trade safe. Now imagine that this is for if you want to trade using newly listed coin. Oh, this is if you want to trade using newly listed coin. Do you understand it? If you want to trade using newly listed coin and you want to take maybe 10x, 20x, this is how you do it. If I change this now to 20x, you will see that my liquidation price will drop. Now you can see on this what's it called, on this now 20x, I have to now adjust it to, so I can get 0.1. Okay, at this point now you can see that my liquidation price is now at what? 0.33. So as you are going higher, you are exposing your account to even a possibility of you losing your entire account. I hope you are seeing this playing out. That's why I don't encourage people trading with high leverage. I don't encourage it because see, if you follow the strategy I've given you guys here, okay, look at this amount you see here is $5. If you have followed me from the first trade, first time I started showing you guys this, I told you guys this is my uh, uh, referral account where those who are referred on Mexi. As a trade, I get Mexi give me stipend from their trading fee that they charge those people. So from my trading fee, I got around uh let's not up to $2, $1 plus. You guys saw I deposited the $1 plus here, and I traded that $1 plus to $5.4 with just three trades. With three trades. Now imagine that, okay, I deposited actually my $100 here, and I'm using $5 per each of that trade. Within this, remember I was using $1, less than $1 to do my trade. Now imagine I use $5 on each trade. I could have made at least over $20 in three trades. You see, don't be in a haste to make the money once, because we are entering bull run. Do you understand? Opportunities, coins are going to be listing almost on a daily basis. So if you miss one opportunity, another opportunity is going to show up. So don't be in a haste to go taking high leverage. I don't encourage it because many a times people get bumped. But if you must do it, then use the strategy I'm giving you. So what do you do now? Because this strategy I'm giving you now, if you are to take a sell on this, All right. What I will advise you is target a minimum of 200 to 300%. If you are using 20x, 200 to 300%, 100%, depending on the amount of money you are putting in, you take your profit. If you invest $5 to it and it have given you an extra $5 profit, close your close your trade and go and wait for another opportunity. By the time you do that flip, okay, look at this $1 I started. I have flipped this $1 in 3 trades to $5. Now imagine if I repeat this now, I take this $5 and I flip it 3 times again, it will become $20. Imagine I flip that $20 into 3 times again, I have $60. Do you understand? But if you want to make $60 at a go, you will be risking too much because it will require you to take a higher leverage. I don't know if you guys understand this. As your
It's clear.
mentor, as your mentor and as your teacher, I will teach you guys the right thing, and I will also tell you guys what I do. Personally, I don't practice this. I stick to highest leverage I trade with is 10x. Highest. In fact, if you see me trading with 10x, it means that I have an inside information that tell me that that new coin that is listing is going to dump massively. I have different sources where I get my information from. And there are times very soon I'm going to be opening trading live session that, okay, when I want to take a trade, I will let you guys know. I wanted posting when I wanted to take this public uh trade, but I just said let me leave it because there's still some things that are not clear to me. Do you understand? So I'm going to be unveiling those things. But please, please and please again, if you must trade with high leverage, then you must follow the settings I gave you. Put your total amount you have, multiply it by how much you want to risk. If what you want to risk, if 20% of your account, you can put 20 here. I want to risk 20% of my account, and you put go. All right, divide it by percentage, which will give me $21. So once I now have $21 I want to risk for my account, how much leverage do I want to take? If I want to take 20x, I will divide this $21 by 20. It will give me 1.05. If I don't want to trade with 20x and I have $21 and I want to go with 10x, I will divide it by 10. It will give me, my initial trade is going to be $2.1. If I don't want to do that, I want to trade with 15%, 15x leverage, I'll divide it by 15. It will give me, oh, 21 divided by 15, it will give me the amount, my initial capital that I will use based on that leverage margin. And you use cross so that you can give yourself a lot of breathing space in case price begins to pump. Now, one thing I must also advise you guys is this: when you want to start trading futures, only trade with amount of money you are willing to lose. Don't go and borrow money and want to trade futures. Do you understand it, guys? Hmm.
Yes, boss.
Please don't go and borrow money or take loan because you want to trade futures. Futures can mess up your mind. Futures can make you to lose a lot. And in good conscience, I cannot encourage you to go and borrow money. But my advice from my heart to you is this: if you don't have enough capital to start, instead of you trading with high leverage, I will even advise you, if you have $100 or you have $50, transfer the $50 into your account, use 4x, 5x, and maybe trade each trade you are entering with $5. It is what it's much better compared to you going with 25x, 50x, because the risk is against you big time. And I will not lie to you, is against you big time. So please do yourself that favor. I have taught you guys, when you use this strategy I just show you now, using cross margin, having enough capital and taking small position, all right, with high leverage, your liquidation price will not, the chances of you getting liquidated will be very far. But the chances of you going into massive drawdown, you might not get liquidated, but you can see yourself losing like $20 as a result of price fluctuation. As I told you guys, always know that the more you risk, the more you stand to win, and the more of your account you are putting at risk. So you might enter a trade now with $2, and the trade goes against you minus 300%. You are already losing $9 or $6 on your account. Do you understand it? By the time it will go minus 1000%, you are losing more than $12 on your account. Do you understand it? So my advice to you guys is this: first, deposit good amount of money in your exchange, all right, and then take 5x to do our new listing trading. And I'm telling you, new listing with 5x on new listing trading, you can be making back to back minimum of 50% every time you get an opportunity. Minimum, the minimum I have ever made on this is 70 something percent. The minimum. You will see it sometimes, it will even drop to 200%, 300%. So don't be in a rush. I hope that is clear. Now, I want to also
Yes,
talk,
boss.
all right, I want to talk to you guys, all right, specifically concerning my portfolio group that I told you guys, my 10 years building portfolio group that I'm going to be launching very soon. Many of you have reached out to me and they are asking me how much that they want to join. I want to make this clear, okay? This group that I'm creating is not a get rich quick group. Oh. It's not a group where, okay, where, look at what I'm telling you guys now is this. Based on my own personal experience and opportunities I have lost in this space, if I have done this when I started crypto, my portfolio today will be worth more than 200 to 300 million dollars. Now, there are certain tokens I have discovered that are going to do more than, some will do 50x, some will do 100x. There are certain VC community that I am part of, and I have seen coins that they are planning on, okay, we have invested in this. It's just like, if you watch, you will see almost every coin that is listing. If you check, you will see that most of them have what we call seed round or seed funding. Seed funding is VCs. VCs are people, venture capitals. These are people that we first give them money for what they want to build. Do you understand? And to join these groups are not cheap. In fact, let me show you guys something. A friend of mine sent to me this a couple of days. I mean, yes, today he sent it to me on my WhatsApp. He sent it to me, so he sent it on my Telegram. So I took it and I just checked it on my. Look at this one. This is, he was showing me this particular one that he wants us to join. Look at the how much that they are requesting. How much? For 4 weeks access. This is how much they are asking me now to pay. So this my
Wow.
friend reached out to me and was like, okay, can both of us split it 5 so. Now this is for 4 weeks access. So, but in this 4 weeks access, we are going to get lifetime access to their sessions recordings for the ones before we join. This is excluding the particular one I am in. The one I was in when I joined that one is around 13 so. That is like is around 2,000 something dollars. All right. As of then, I joined that group around that kind I think 2022 or 2021, thereabout, the previous bull run. You understand? But their own is lifetime. Now, this one now, for 4 weeks, they are charging me that I should pay 10 so. This is for this one now is for you to get access to the coins that them are going to be pumping. Oh, this is for the 10 so. This one is for you to gain access to their community where they will show you their community guidance. This one now is like where the coins they are going to be dropping for everybody to trade is here, where they are going to be showing you like pre-launch tokens. These people, they have so much money that they look for sometimes project that coins the owners are abandoning it, they will pick it up and they will pump it. Do you understand? These guys, if you now, this is me, them, their bots. If you want to get access to their bot that do research for them, and that if you don't want to, like, if you want to get their bots that will help you to trade and all these other ones, how much are you seeing here? 13.5 so. Now imagine if this is one group for me to get full access to everything they offer. How much soul am I spending now? This is 13.5. This is 5 so. This is what? 10 so. If you combine all of them, almost 30 Solana. Are you getting it? Are you
Yes,
following?
sir.
Yes,
That's a
boss.
lot of
Almost 30 Solana.
plenty money.
Yes,
At this point, okay, let's say 28 so times 193. That is around $5,000. And the only one I'm going to get lifetime access is their bot and the community, but where they are going to be dropping lots of coins and the ones they are pumping, I'm only going to gain access in for 4 weeks. And they make you know that if in that 4 weeks you join, if you don't get your money back, if you don't make that money back, they will refund you your money. That is how confident they are in
Wow.
project that they are launching, in
Uh,
project that they are supporting. So
they're
I
already,
just say we just have like 3 more minutes. So should I create another group for we to conclude this? Should I drop another link because we just have like,
Yes.
all right, somebody
Yes.
said that. All right, I'm going to create another link and drop now so that you can join. Let's talk about this because this is what will determine whether we make it or not. All right, I'm going to create another link now and drop on the groups for you guys to join. Please bear with me.
Sure, sure, sure.
Do you know that Monad have raised the highest amount of money in that any other project have ever raised in its entire life before it will get listed? Monad have raised over $280 million from VCs. Do you understand? Now, why? Because of what they are building. And that is why if you are doing Monad airdrop, you will see the amount of projects that are rushing to build on Monad because VCs has funded it well. And these VCs that have funded it have received the coin at a dirty cheap price. I don't know if you guys are understanding these things. Are you getting it? So now, for me joining the VC, when what the VC do now is that when they drop this coin, me, it's not all of them, because sometimes they will say, okay, we need 50 people to contribute maybe $5,000. You understand? We need people to contribute $5,000. We want to raise $500,000. And all these Oyibo guys, before you sef, you will go and check your account to now transfer from USDT. You will see that they will just the next message will say that the position is filled. Wait for the next one. Do you understand? So what me I do is these coins, some of them that I'm not able to get in on time, you understand? At least I now know that this my VC group, they are investing in this, and for them to be investing in this, that project, and from what they are going to tell, they tell us, okay, this project they are going to be cashing out at 20x, or they are going to be selling. They will advise members sell at 20x, 50x. They will tell you the coins that are going to do 100x. Already I have gotten the coin that they are saying is going to be the next Dogecoin. And I am telling you guys, they are not exaggerating. They are not exaggerating. It's a coin that if you can get the mind and invest $1,000 now, I can most assure you that in 10 years, you must be a millionaire in dollar. In 10, I can even, if not that, I can even swear, based on what me, I have seen this project building. Do you get it? So to get access to such platforms are not cheap. And that is why you see sometimes, many of you that know Ifeanyi, you understand? Like, that know Ifeanyi Ezenwogene. For those of you that know him, you will know that for you to gain access to all these crypto coin peak, go and ask him. He charges $1,500 for you to get access. Why? Because if I joined a I can even tell you guys the name of this in the group, but the thing be say, do you have $8,000 to join? You see all these meme coin he used to drop, majority of them is being created in that group, funded by the group, and they will tell each other when they are going to. Like for me now, if I want to do it, if I join the group, I have not joined the group, but I have someone who have access to the group. If that guy create a coin now and post it on that grass, okay, I created this coin, the group will tell him, okay, we are going to go in and buy, and we are all exiting at 200% or 100%. Do you understand it? This is how they make their money. But for me, you guys know that I'm not a fan of what's it called, meme coin. I'm not a fan. I love, because meme coin in the long run, they all go to zero. and it's not everybody that invests in it that will be quick enough to make money out of it. So that is why I don't recommend it, because people loses money there. But one thing that you can almost guarantee that you cannot lose money on is if you get into project that is building something solid. And this project must be project that is building something that will last more than, that will survive at least the next two bear markets. Because one thing people forget is that bear market will still come after all this bull run. Bear market will come. As I said, the coin you are buying now, the coin that people are encouraging you to buy now, will it survive another bear market? Will it, in fact, will it survive like two more bear markets? Will it still be breathing? That is when you will know that you are buying a project that have a longevity of life. Do you understand it, guys? So this is one of the reasons I don't go into meme coin, because they all die. Highest, only few you will see surviving more than 3 months. Their lifespan is short, but it gives people quick money, and that's why people are rushing into it. And many now, if you are trading meme coin now, you are just gambling, because the chances you don't, with informations I have, access I have, you don't even stand any chance. The rug pull is massive. So now, so in this particular one now, this my friend just sent to me now. I have not yet made up my mind whether I want us to do it, but he's telling me that he wants us to do it. But that is almost $5,000, almost $6,000 between both of us. The reason that I'm still dragging my feet on this one is because the main one, they are telling me just for 4 weeks. Do you understand? I better remain in my VC group where I am, where I still get, at least this one, I get massive coins that are doing well. You get? So for the portfolio group that I'm going to be launching, all right, what I am going to be launching that portfolio group is for you to gain access to those coins that the VCs are buying. All right. So I'm going to be showing you guys, I'm going to be dropping the coins. The coins are going to, I have dropped some on the group, on our main group. You can buy. Those are coins that I have recommended those coins long time ago during the previous leg up. It made people money. Yes, and you can go buy them, hold them. They can give you 10x, 15x. You go. You have made your money. Depend on how much you put. If you put $1,000 and you get 15x, $15,000, it's something you can make do with it. But if you are looking for those coins that you will put $100 and you are cashing out $20,000, $50,000, those are the coins that have been predicted to do a minimum of at least, this was a minimum of at least 100x, and those coins are there. And this particular coin that they are telling us that is going to be the next uh what's it called, Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
It's not a meme coin, no. It's not a meme coin. But you know, when they are telling you that it's going to be the next Dogecoin, it's more of like the kind of result is going to produce will look similar to that of Dogecoin. Not that it is another meme coin. Do you understand? Because before you will see another meme coin doing like Dogecoin, it will be very difficult, even in this particular bull run. Because so many things have changed between 2021 bull run. 2021 bull run, we have just about less than 10,000 coins in the entire crypto space. But today, we have over 2 million coins. Do you understand? The space is saturated. A lot of useless coins are out there. It is now the VCs that are getting in early on big projects. They are the ones that know the big projects. that are launching. So, and that is what I'm going to be giving you guys access to it. If you want to, if you want a direct access to the VCs, you can let me know. I will give you, if you have $5,000, $6,000, I will give you the link. You go and pay and get your direct DC. But this was what I paid when the bull run was there, and that group, they are sending. So I mean that because of what the group are sending, I don't even think that this one that is charging me almost 30 so is necessary. So this is the reason I'm just using this one. When my friend sent me this one, that we need to check this one out again, I was like, okay, let me just use this one to show you guys how this stuff work. So that it's not something that is cheap. You get? Now let me show you guys, let me share my screen and show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. I want us to look at some coin. Jesus, my back is aching me. Okay. All right. Let's look at some coins here. Are you guys getting value from this training? Are you guys getting value?
Yes, boss.
All right. I'm sorry, my network is a bit slow. My network, God. Nigeria internet is very frustrating sometimes. Uh, I want to also thank all of you that are still on this training to this point. Wow. See, my anger is that many of us that went through, I'm telling you, many of us that went through this bear market. Let me see if I can cut CoinGecko. If CoinGecko will open well. Don't know what is wrong with. Since Binance bought Coin Market Cap, I don't know. They have clung it with so much upgrade that the thing is now is slowing down almost every time if you want to load something very simple. All right, so it's still loading. All right, so come on, guys, let's go. It's still loading. Sorry, guys, just give me a minute. I just want to show you guys something. I just want to show you guys an example of when you get into a VC coin, the kind of profit you can make. The kind of profit you can make is astronomical. It's life changing. Let me see if I can find. So let's go with, let's check sand. Let's say sand. All right, let me check. Let's check sand. Let me see if sand can open. I want to show you guys an example. Sand. All right, let's take a look at sand, and let's go to max of its lesson. Let's go to the max of sand. All right, so if you look here, oh shit. do I reset this? So, okay. Now, if you watch, are you guys seeing my screen?
Yes,
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 sir.
boss.
Now, this is where how VCs make their money. All right. You can see, like now, this is VCs can get into this project at this price before it get listed. VCs can even get in lower than its listing price, because usually VCs will get in lower than its listing price. So let's just imagine that a VC got into this coin at this price that it get listed. So let's, okay, from the VC group now bought this coin below 0.08, and then I share this coin to you guys, and you guys bought this coin at, let's say, maybe 0.08. All right, so let's say maybe VCs got in at 0.03 or 0.02, and then I share the coin with you guys, and you guys got in at 0.08. So we're using this as an example. The all-time high of this coin was around $7.2. So let's take, for example, if you invested let's say if you invested $100, all right, $100 divided by 0.08, it will give you what? 1,250 coin. And if you now sell at 7.2, your $100 would have given you $9,000 on sand. Do you understand it? You can never, now this is,
Yes, boss.
now multiply this by, okay, I put in $1,000. Now, now think, what if, imagine you are able to get 10 coins that will give you this kind of returns. How VCs they make their money. Imagine you have 10 dollars. Is that not a good return of your investment?
No audio.
Eh? Is that not a good return of investment? This is how you make the life-changing money in this crypto space. Because while others are trying to flip
Hello, we
1,000
can't
from
see you
10
again.
to this point so that they can make 100% or 12, VCs have made more than
We can't hear
10,000.
you again. We can't hear
You
you
said,
again.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
oh, sorry, let me check. My mic
Hello?
is having issue. Hello? All right, let me reload this page. I think. So can you guys
Yeah, we can, now.
all right. I'm sorry,
I'm
my
sorry, my
oh is echoing. Can you guys hear?
echo.
All right.
Can you
So
guys hear? All right.
the
So
issue here is that
the issue here is that
my mic is echoing.
my mic is echoing.
Please, can you guys mute your
Please,
mic? Let
can
me
you
see.
guys mute your mic? Let me see.
Hello? Okay, so the echo have stopped. Now the my it was showing me that the coin gecko I was trying to display is using too much of my screen of my data. That's why the thing was having issue. But what I'm just trying to let you guys understand is that imagine you got into this coin that I just mentioned now with $1,000 at the lowest price, and it went on to do get to $7 plus. That would have given you over $90,000 worth of profit. Now imagine this particular coin didn't even do well. If I've shown you the results of Axie Infinity, all right, or Decentraland, you those particular coins with $100, you would have made more than $100,000 from such coin. If imagine if you have put in another example, imagine you have put in $100 on SRP when SRP started. SRP would have given you over $100,000. If you have put $100 on Dogecoin when Dogecoin started, Dogecoin would have given you over $200,000. And there are coins that are still going to do the same thing, not in this particular bull run, but in the next 10 years. I keep saying 10 years because I'm not just going to be, because me, I am all after making money. So I'm not going to go and just buy coins that I'm going to hold for 10 years. No, I have a strategy. My strategy is what? I split my portfolio into three. One, I am buying coins that I am going to take profit in this bull run. So if those coins, e.g., ML, Mint Layer Token, uh, Tectum, number two, WNT, number three. I've told you guys, WNT, I'm going to take my profit once WNT hits $1. All right. And once WNT hits $1, I'll take my profit. I bought WNT. WNT gave me over 40,000, over 45,000, over $50,000 in profit, and I did not take my profit. I didn't take the profit, and it dropped down to less than $1,000. I was still holding. Why? Because me, I know where I'm going to take my profits at $1 and above, and I've been telling you guys as my people now. All right, Mr. Julius, you have a question? Ask your question fast so that I can. Do you understand it? So what I'm doing is that a percentage of my portfolio is going for those coins that I am going to be taking.
Sorry, it's a mistake.
Okay, a percentage of my portfolio will go to those coins that I'm going to take profits at the peak of this bull run. And once I take profit there, another percentage of coins are going to coins that I will take profit on 50x. Then those coins that they have told us that is going to give you or give a minimum of 100x. When they tell you a minimum of 100x, it means that that coin can go over 2000x. Go and check the history of SRP. Maybe many of you might be thinking, is it possible? SRP have done over 2000x. This coin, Atlas, what am I even talking to myself? Atlas, let me open. Atlas here have done over, this one just listed to few days ago. Where is Atlas? Okay, I'm on new. Let's go to new. Look at Atlas. Atlas. Or even at this point that Atlas have done how much? If you bring 7,000, 7,600 percent divided by 1,000 by 100, it have already done 70 what? 6x at this price. And if you enter this coin got to how much? This coin got to $10. This coin got to $11. So at $11, I am very sure that Atlas would have done more than 10,000%, which is what? 100x. So what this means is that if you have put in $100 on this coin, you would have made how much? If you have put $100 on this coin, at the peak of it, you would have
7,300.
you would have made $10,000.
$10,000.
Listen, I'm just showing you, these are coins that have done this, and the men, see, do you know that the main altcoin season have not started? Do you understand? Now imagine this coin doing this before the main altcoin season starting, and then imagine what it will do when altcoin season starts proper. This coin can do more than another, 50x or 20x, although I don't know much about this project. Do you understand it? So this project, that these coins that will be dropping on those group, are coins that with clear examples and why they are projected to go that high. Now you as a person, me, if I decide that okay, I'm going to hold my coin, there were so many of you that when WNT did went to $0.6, many of you sold your coin and you made your money. Many of you sent me, oh boss, I made $5,000 from WNT, I made $3,000 from WNT, I put $200 on WNT, I cashed out 5,000, I cashed out 3,000. You made good profits. Do you understand? Now, many, if maybe let's say you get access to the coin that is going to do maybe 100x, and that coin have given you 20x or 30x, maybe let's say you put $300 and you have gotten maybe like $10,000 from it, you can cash out your money. You must not wait until it give you that 100x. You can cash out your money and flex going your life in Nigeria. You understand? Establish something for yourself. So my portfolio is going to be broken into different sections. Coins that I'm going to be taking profit in the next, in this particular bull run. Coins that I'm going to take profit in the next bull run that is coming. And coins that I'm going to hold for 10 years. That is 2 more bull run to come. And those coins, at least me, the least, if they don't give me $1 million and above, then I will know that those coins didn't do well for me. So these are the benefits of joining such group. And one thing I want to advise all of you here is not must that you must join this group. It's not must. In fact, if If it is one or two people that join the group, is okay. I'm not trying to sell this group to you, but I'm just trying to let you guys understand that all of us have gone through the worst bear markets. I have experienced bear market before. This particular bear market we experienced, bear market that lasted for 4 years, 4 good years. Many of us, we lost so many things. We believed, we prayed, and we say, yes, bull run. When bull run come, we are going to recover everything. The bull run is here. It is starting. And see, many will still watch this bull run. The bull run will go and exit through the window, and they will still not make money. You see, this period is when you will see people will be buying. Don't worry now. See, they have already started marketing coins. Gurus will start marketing coins that they created and tell you go and buy, go and buy, go and buy, go and buy. You will jump in because you see they have big community. You will jump in. They will dump on you. They will dump on you. Maybe one of these days I will be showing you guys screenshots of coins that all these people, they are dumping, and I will show you. I will show you the how much, because they will send any coin you sell, you make your profit. You created, you dump, you make your profit. You will upload it on the group. They will celebrate you. They tell you, yeah, the guy say, oh, today I just made 13 sold from this one. I just made 200 sold, 50 sold from this one. Those sold are people's money. That's why I don't do that. Many of you here, we created a pump group. Many crypto guys, what they are making money from is from their pump group. They will go and look for a coin that does not have liquidity, and they will bring it, buy, and call it. The first time we did that, what I made 200%. Madam Nike is here. She will bear me witness. I had two admins, Madam Nike and another guy. That was the guy was saying, oh, boss, we're making this, we're making this. And despite all the precautions I took for us not to lose money, some members came to my DM and said, boss, I lost X amount of money on this coin. I lost X amount of money on this coin. Me, on my clear conscience, I could not continue that. That was why the guy left. Because I did not want to do like as other crypto boss or mentors are doing. Because see, to me, I am comfortable as God have given me. I'm comfortable, even if it is 3 square meal I can afford to eat. I am comfortable. I must not buy Benz or G-Wagon for people to know that I'm successful. No, I don't base me. My first success is that by the time I exit this world, I still want to be able to make it to heaven, and not just make money here and then go and suffer eternity in hell. So everything I do it with a consciousness of, with this, if God is to ask me questions on this, will I be able to defend it? And money I cannot defend. How can I defend that I put coin for people to go and buy as pump group, and I told people that all of us are going to make money, and then maybe 10% of the community is coming to me and telling me, say, boss, I lost every money I put in that, and me, I will not take that 200% that I made, or 500% I made, and I will use it. I will make video, yeah, bring out some dollars, make video, I just cash out this amount. These are what motivate many of you. I just, hey, this, I just, we pump this. I'll show it, we pump this coin, from 100x to 500x. The coin we pumped that day, it did 500x. But people came to my dinner and said they sent. And that was the day that group died. I canceled it. And I said, I will not make such kind of money. I know what it means. I know how much I would make. Madam Nika is here. I know how much. And that is why, till date, I respect her, because it's not every person you will see that have, she's one person that have the fear of God. There are certain things I want to do. I will consult her and say, Mama, look at this. She will then say, Sir, I don't think this is in line. I was okay, we'll cancel it. I'm almost going to say praise the Lord. See, this crypto space, that is why you see many of them, they run away from me, because what they do, I won't do it. I won't do it. Do you understand? So I'm going to make it clear to you guys. So if you are going to join the group is not going to cost you much. It's going to be a fraction. Like, it's going to be a fraction. I'm going to make it so that everyone that is interested can be able to afford it and not sweat to join the group. And then those coins there, at least when you join the group, you should be able to have money to buy the coins that I'll be recommending to you guys. And apart from recommending coins to you guys, I'll also be teaching you guys how to do research and find how to do more advanced research now and find better coins for yourself. There are certain coins that I have found for myself that even VC's group did not give to me. Do you understand? There was no VC group that gave me WNT. I found WNT for myself. There is no VC group that gave me Mint Layer. I have already found Mint Layer almost 6 months before the VC group now gave Mint Layer as a good coin to buy, and many of their members bought Mint Layer. Do you understand? So if you have watched me, you know that I am a teacher. I love to teach. I don't the money you have in your pocket is not of my business. If not, I would have commercialized this place. So why I'm saying this thing, so that you will understand. All right. So for those of you that are chatting me up, boss, how much is it? They want to join, they want to pay, they don't want to eat the money they have now. Please understand how this thing work. It is a place where I'm going to be training you on what to do. That is number one. I'm going to be training on what to do. That is number one. Number two, I am going to, all right, you can see even Mr. Dada Steven said that he made money on Mint Layer when I gave it. And all those coins, I gave them out for free. You understand? And he's still going to make more money. As I'm telling you guys, Mint Layer is going to still do another 30x from this price it is now. It's still going to do another 30x. So I'm giving you guys that. It's going to do another 30x. WS is going to do another 30x. Guaranteed at the peak of this bull run. You understand? But there are coins that are going to do 100x, 200x, 300, 500, 700x, 50x and above. And that is what we are going to be doing. So please, on that group, for those of you that will join, those that are interested, you let me know. All right. It's just going to cost a fraction. All right. If you guys want me to tell you how much it's going to cost, I will let you guys know. But it's going to be is going to be a fraction. And please, it is you deciding to do a long-term investment for your future. All right. So those coins that are going to be doing for 10 years coin, you can, like one of them with $1,000 right now, you can buy over 8 million piece of that coin. You can buy over 8 million piece of that coin. And that coin is have been projected to be the next Dogecoin. So imagine even if you have 8 million piece of it, I mean 8 million piece of it, and that coin get to 0.1, 0.1, and this coin, they are constantly burning their supply as of we speak. They are constantly burning their supply. So imagine such kind of a project in the next 10 years. What price do you think is going to be? And in the next 10 years, Bitcoin is going to be over $1 million in value. How much do you think that project would have, that coin would have gotten to with all that they are building? So, for the this VC group, all right, the portfolio building group. All right, so somebody asked a question. Let me answer this question. All right, Rain said, please, my question is, the coin for next 10 years, won't it be better to buy during bear market and not not now that bull run is almost here? All right, so let me address this so that you will understand. Okay, see, each bull run comes with its own uh, characteristics. Let me give you an example. If this coin, let's say at the peak of this bull run, maybe the coin did, let's say, 100x for you, and you decide not to take profits. Remember, as I told you, I said there is no law that will say you must hold it until 10 years. Remember what I said it. So if it give you 100x this present bull run, you can cash out your 100x and then wait. If the market retrace significantly during the upcoming bear market, you rebuy. But one thing I can assure you is that if you are buying the coin now, you are never going to get that same price now in the next 10 years. Why I'm saying this, because you see, Bitcoin is not going, one thing people don't understand is that Bitcoin will never revisit $60,000 again. You see, Bitcoin is projected to get to at least $200,000. So from this point, if Bitcoin gets to $200,000, the lowest Bitcoin can drop to will be from $200,000 will be like maybe $100,000. The lowest, considering the amount of institutions that are going into Bitcoin. Do you understand? So the bear market we experienced before is not going to be the same bear market we are going to experience now. I don't know if you do you understand it. Do you get it, guys? It's not going to be the same because now institutions have come in, and institutions will not, they are holders, they are long time holders. The US economy, the US government are already planning on buying 1 million BTC, and they currently hold less than 200,000 BTC. So they are still going to buy almost 800,000 more piece of Bitcoin. How much do you think that Bitcoin will be worth when they start buying this amount of Bitcoin? Do you get? So when Bitcoin begin to pump, when it gets to maybe 200, $300,000, if it is going to drop, highest it will drop from 200,000 might be to $180,000. And those coins that have pumped massively as Bitcoin is going up, they are not going to all of a sudden turn to dust. It's not possible. And at that time, when it's giving you 100x, you take your money and wait for bear market and it buys back again. Do you understand it, guys? So I don't want to over stress this because I have just 9 more minutes to go. Do you guys understand this? See, I cannot be able to drop, I cannot be able to create a group for this question, Mr. Dadasi. He said, sir, can we have a group where we will be sharing ideas about the new listings on Mexi? Actually, I can't be able to have that right now. That's why I'm taking all the time to train you guys on this so you will understand it, so you can be able to do it on your own. All right. So, Mr. Dadasi will say that the Kimi AI site is showing in Chinese. If it's showing you in Chinese, check at the top. Check, refresh it. Check at the top. It will show you where you should switch to English. click there, it will switch to English. Okay. So I remember the AI cheat you said you promise. Which time did I do the promise? Please remind me so that I will know. All right. So I have decided that access to this group, all right, to outsiders, to people, to the general group is going to be $100 per each individual. All right. But for those of you that attended this training and stayed to the end, you are going to be paying half of it. All right. So it's going to be $50 for those that attended this particular training. But to the group, when I'm going to make the announcement in the general group, is going to be $100 to gain access to it. And I'm going to limit access. Highest I need is maybe 10 to 20 people so that it will not be overcrowded. 10 to 20 people there, I'm okay. All right. So those of you that are going to that is on this particular training and you want to join, what you will use as you will send to me, okay, sir, I want to join you, and look at the code for that. The code is going to be what? 10 years. All right, it's going to be 10 years. Now, another thing I need to address here is this. These tokens is not must you must hold them for 10 years. Please. But I'm just telling you now based on what the VC group, because I've already started accumulating some of them. Yes, and so what the VC group is telling us is that this coin, you can hold it for 10 years, and in 10 years, it should make you a millionaire in dollar. But, guy, with experiences I've seen about bear market, if you give me 100x, I go. I put $1,000 in there, you give me $100,000, I move with it, use it to open another fueling station. That is it. Create more wealth for myself and my family. Do you understand, guys? So please, that is going to be so for those that are on this particular training. All right, so you send me the access code of 10 years. 10 years. All right, so once you send me access code of 10 years, I will know that you will be getting it for what? $50 for that, and that is just it. All right, so but the main group is going to be $100. So if you see when they say information will drop on the main group of $100, don't feel like, oh, he have changed price. No, for those that attended this class and stayed to this point, please, your own is you send me message and it will be add 10 years, and I will know that you should get 50% discount on it. Please, any other question before I go?
Yes, sir. The AI chat BTC format for crypto.
As I said, I also said that you guys can send me a message on Telegram. Send me a message on Telegram, and I'm going to give you the documents. Let me show you, for example.
And then they give us a code we use.
Okay, the access code for it. You understand? What should be the access code? Somebody suggest an access code for me. Let me just put it.
Value.
Value.
More value. More value.
All right.
More value. More
All
value.
right. So
More
use
value.
the access code. All right. So use the access code.
17 August,
All right. So use
17,000.
the access code more value so that I will know that I will send you the document. Is in PDF. All right. Is in PDF format, and in that PDF format, I have a pre-recorded video. I have a pre-recorded video, and in that pre-recorded video, you are going to have access to the YouTube that still explain this concept of trading futures. I also put it in Word document so that you can equally. Let me see if I can bring it up, Seth. Let me see if I can bring it up. I think In what document? Okay, look at it here. Look at it here. Look at it. You can see this is how I did it. Advanced features. So this is how you would do the token research. All right. Step one, you do token research. Step two, you check for airdrop and the percentage. Step three, you identify the listing. You understand? You look at the important, there must be at least 5 minutes gap, at least. All right. Sports, I explained this thing. All these things I explain here is also available on the video. You understand? For those that don't want to watch video, all right. So good. I break everything down here for us to understand. Then if you scroll down, this is the chat query. This is ChatGPT token query. You can see it here for the research. So all you need to do, just select it, copy it, and go to your ChatGPT. All right. Then this is the video link. If you click this link now, it will take you to the video. If I click on it, it will take me to the video on YouTube. All right. So once you send me the message, I'm going to give you this file, all right, which you will now use. This is the video, the recorded video, over 2 hours. So you watch it. All right. Is that clear, guys? The access code for the document is more value. The access code is more value. Then if you want to get the 50% discount for the portfolio group, the access code for that one is 10 years. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, boss.
All right, so we'll be ending this training now, and I'm going to take our closing prayer. Our Father and our God, we thank you for your mercy and for your goodness. Thank you for everything. We cover ourselves with the blood of Jesus. As we go, we ask your presence to go with us. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen.
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 You
Amen.
send to
Thank
WhatsApp or Telegram.
Thank you, sir,
Telegram,
boss.
just chat
Really
me up on
appreciate.
Telegram. You will see any of the group you belong, you will see me there. Check for the admin, you will see me there. Henry Wise, you will see me as admin. Chat me up, and I will give you, and you will get access. You can see people already chatting me up, so I will respond to you guys later. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Good night.